Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy, Hikins, and Trevor.
No, I think that's a good way to put it. But I think what we're saying is what that teacher said originally, and what the Royal Society of Chemistry recognise is that all of the organs in our body, all of the parts, they are made of, they're composed of chemical elements.
Right.
You know, They know exactly what the brain is made of. I mean, to think about the brain, the fact that we can even think, to say we think about the brain, is the most remarkable thing. It is like mainly water, but of course we don't understand how on earth this material that looks a bit like soft butter, a grey in colour, actually has the ability, as we've said before on here, to think, to remember, to appreciate, to love, to all sorts of brilliant things which we just never think about. And you know, it's the same when you think of the heart. Our hearts beat. You know, we play sports, we run, we watch sports on football, we see boxers, all sorts of things, and all the time that heart keeps on pumping the blood that keeps being remade every second around this incredible shell. Is it a shell? This incredible body that we sort of inhabit. We inhabit the body, don't we? The body is a temple, and the whole thing is really beyond adequate description in terms of its brilliance. And that's what I think I've said before. Life, I know not everybody has a great life, we know that, but life as an entity, if you like, on this planet is a very rare gift. I mean, it's often said that for you to be there today and for me to be here today, millions of ancestors had to make it through to produce us. If any one of those ancestors had died along the way hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago, or 2 years ago, not 2 years ago, but a few hundred years ago, we wouldn't be here today. So the fact that we are here is a rare gift, that not everybody gets to experience. Well, very few people really in the span of things get to experience. So it's just about appreciating what we are. We can never understand it or explain it. I mean, that's to me why books are so good, because they sort of pass information on from one generation to the next and so on. That's how we know, what has happened in the past, what developments have been made. I mean, and on that point, one of the books I think is excellent, I've read it 2 or 3 times, is by Bill Bryson, an American guy who's lived here for many years, an author. I think he may currently have gone back to America, I don't know, but he's written a number of books. He's a great comedy writer as well. But his book, The Body, is quite a thick tome, quite a thick book. But I probably read it 2 or 3 times since it came out in 2019. And the way he writes is actually great, because you can laugh at. I find I laugh out loud at the way he puts things. But he's so brilliant at explaining every part of the body, the brain, the muscles, you mentioned those things. So I'm a great advocate. I commend people to read some of these books about the body. There's other books called The Brain and so on. And it's just a fascinating subject all around. So, I just wondered if you thought it would be possible to make a human being. And whilst it probably is, they do make robots which look like us.
Absolutely,
they can constitute, they can do that. Even with parts, put together with chemicals to make the organs. But of course, it won't have the spark of life. They could make a heart-shaped item, but they don't know what makes it pump, make it, beat.
Yeah.
Hundreds of thousands of times, millions of times in a lifetime. Incredible stuff.
I know. And while you was talking about the how the life that we live is a gift, and how incredible it is that we're here today, it just cast my mind back to like things that our ancestors, somewhere along the lineage, things that they fought and survived. And I'm talking about things that probably killed some other people, like outbreaks of, epidemics or pandemics.
Plagues and things, yeah.
Plagues and stuff like that. And it's incredible how the body manages to not pass it on. Because there's a lot of things that, that are hereditary, aren't they? Where,
there are.
Somewhere along the line, they pass it on to their children. But the ones that are very very lethal, those ones, they don't seem to pass it on. The body finds a way to kill it within the person that it inhabits.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us. Please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.